Good morning, children. This is the summary video of class 3 lesson 1 of computer science, and the lesson name is how does a computer work. You have studied something about computers in second standard also, isn't it? You know what is a computer and what are its parts and how many input devices are there, how many output devices are there. All these things you have studied in second standard. Now in this class, in this lesson, you are going to learn how does a computer work. How actually a computer works. That we are going to learn in this lesson. Here a picture shown now. Here the screen which is showing, this is called monitor, and here keyboard, CPU and mouse. These four pictures are given. These four are the parts of the computer. You have seen all these things in lab also, na? You know these things very well. Many of you having computers at your home also. So you know these four things very well. Next, how a computer works. A computer is a machine which used to store data. Okay, and how it will store the data and how it will work. A computer works on the basis of IPO model. What is IPO model? IPO model means input, process, output model. Means we'll give input, then that input is processed and it will be giving an output. So this is the actual process that is done in computer. So computer works in three phases, in three ways, in three steps. So one is input, second one is processing, and third one is output. Here some examples are given. See, dirty clothes. If you give dirty clothes as input to the washing machine, what the washing machine will do? It will wash that clothes, isn't it? So washing is the processing done. Okay, first input is the dirty clothes given, then washing is the processing done, and what output we get? We get clean clothes as output, washed clothes as output. Next, blunt pencil. The blunt pencil is the input given to a sharpener. Then what that sharpener will do? It will sharpen that and gives a sharpened pencil. Okay, output is sharpened pencil. Next, bread pieces. Bread pieces are given to a toaster. Bread pieces are input, and here toaster is the processing machine. Here toaster toasts the bread. We will get the output toasted bread. Fried bread you will get as output. So that's how computer works. It will take data or information as input. Next it will process on that data and turns it into a meaningful information and send it as a output. That's how a computer works. Now first we'll learn about input. What is input? A computer needs data for working. Data means any type of information given to the computer. If we want to get something, then we have to give something also, isn't it? If you want to make chapati, then what you have to do? You have to mix atta and water. Atta and water you need as input. After that, rolling is done as processing. Rolling, frying, these two are done as processing. Later you will get chapati as output. Like that, getting anything you have to give something. So that giving anything to the computer, any information giving to the computer is known as data. Any information or any information or data given to the computer for processing, for working is called input. and the devices through which we are giving this input into the computer are called input devices, isn't it? In the second class, you have learned about input and output devices. There are so many input devices and so many output devices. Some of them are keyboard, mouse, webcam, light pen, joystick, all these things. Okay. Next, processing. What is processing? Processing is a method of taking an input data, processing it, and converting it into a meaningful information. That is the process of processing. Processing means it is a task performed by a computer in CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. In that unit, this processing will be done. Here, it will perform an action that it will take the input and works on it and gives a meaningful output. Okay, this is called processing. Taking input and changing it into as output is called processing. Here in CPU this will be done. CPU is also known as the brain of the computer, because how we will think and work with our brain like that, computer also works with the help of CPU. Means actual processing, actual working processing will be done in the CPU. So it is known as the brain of the computer. Next, the CPU was developed by Federico Faggin and Ted Hoff in 1971. These two people are there now. These two people invented this CPU in 1971. Next, output. Output means any information sent out of the computer, out from the computer. Okay, anything that we are getting out of the computer is known as the output. That is a meaningful information which is required by us, which result we are searching. That result will be given through output device. Okay, that information is called output, and through which device it is available for us, that device is called output device. In the last class itself, you have learned so many output devices. Some of them are printer, monitor, plotter, speakers, headphones, like that. So many output devices are there. Okay, in printer you will get a printout copy. On monitor you can see a soft copy. Next, here one example is given, that 5 into 5. If you give 5 into 5 as input, then that input is given through input device keyboard into the computer. Then computer sends this input to the CPU. There arithmetic and logical operations doing units will be there. In arithmetic unit, this 5 into 5 will be multiplied and result 25 is given to the output device. You can take this as a printout by using printer, or you can see this on monitor also. That's how a computer works. Now, glossary. First one is compute. Compute means to calculate. You all know that computer came from the word compute. Compute means to calculate. First, computers are used for the purpose of calculations only, but later it is improved, its technology updated, and nowadays we are using for chatting, for watching movies, for playing games, for making calls. For all these purposes we are using computers nowadays. Next, data. Information like your address, phone number, class, etc. led into the computer. You know that data means anything, information about anything. Means in schools your data is stored, as I said in the previous video also, your data, students data is stored, means your name, your father name, your mother name, your address, phone number, all these details will be stored in students data. Like that, any information stored is, any information given is called data. Input, information sent to the computer for processing. Any information given to the computer, any information or given data given to the computer for processing is called input. Output, any information that is came from the computer, that we actually get from the computer, is called output. Next, processing. Processing means taking input, working on it and converting it into a meaningful output, that is called processing. So we have finished the lesson. Hope you all understood this. Bye bye. Thank you.